We just got some very bullish regulation news in. I want to talk to you about what's being said on the XRP ETF front and what is going on with the XRP and Swift conversation. If you like quick updates, type an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and let's get into it. Now, this going back to 2013, stay with me, guys, as this is the patent, the official patent of XRP from 2013. What we're looking at here is XRP scan. This is the XRPL, the ledger metrics, right, of payments going back to 2013. And what we see is it was very flat for many years. Now finally starting to see an uptick and going in the right direction with much more activity. Now this shows Swift's official page talking about global banks to use Swift for trialing live digital asset transactions from 2025. And what we're starting to see with Swift is them finally getting on board and taking a look at this technology and how they can move into the 21st century, but still being extremely old and outdated in their current system. Today, a lot of people are talking about, will Swift actually utilize other blockchains, other technologies, other cryptocurrencies out there and make it so that XRP becomes obsolete? And that just is not the case. In fact, I like this post that Smoke put out. He writes, Swift isn't picking sides, it's connecting to all blockchains. Every time Swift names a blockchain, it's an announcement and sparks debate. Some assume it means a long-term partnership or a single chain strategy. That assumption is wrong. This part right here is very important to listen to carefully. The recent experiments proved, quote, existing Swift can provide a secure, scalable way for financial institutions to connect to multiple types of blockchains, meaning they're not looking to use one, two, but many. And that is what I was getting at here today when I was talking about how this world of finance is vast and there will be many winners that are currently strong projects. It won't be a one winner take all, but in the settlement game, in the liquidity game, in terms of payment dominance and what a bridge neutral asset will do for the world of finance, that is really where XRP dominates. Now, Eleanor Terrett put out more context for those asking whether the withdrawal is a bad thing, because I know some people here today were talking about, no, it's not a good thing, it's actually bad. No, it's not a bad thing. She writes, the short answer is no. The long answer, when the SEC approved the generic listing standards 2 weeks ago, as we talked about earlier, it eliminated the need for exchanges to file 19B TAC 4 forms to list individual token ETFs, simplifying the speed up of this process. This move signals that the new process is working as intended. As long as the tokens meet the existing criteria, the SEC can approve crypto ETF at any time with just a S1 filing. So even though deadlines are looming for these individual ETFs, the SEC could technically make a decision on any or all of these at any time. In fact, Eric here, who is a senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg, writes, honestly, the odds are really 100% now. Generic listing standards make the 19B, as she wrote as well, TAC 4s and their clock meaningless. That just means that the S1s waiting for formal green light from the Corp Finance, and they just submitted amendment number 4 for Solana. The baby could come any day. Be ready. So we have to be ready. And here today we had SEC Paul Atkins, who I am a fan of. I think we all are, right? Especially after dealing with Gary Gensler, telling the world here today that the SEC's top priority is crypto. And that is such a big statement if you think about it, guys, because we have to realize that they still have the stock market to deal with, and the stock market absolutely dwarfs crypto in terms of size right now. So the fact that they are looking at crypto first and foremost right now is incredibly bullish. As Stuart Alderati, CLO, Chief Legal Officer of Ripple, here today writes, for the first time, the SEC named crypto clarity a top priority. Now Congress needs to finish their job. Even Caroline Pham at the CFTC here today writes, I'll say it again, working together is working better. As we're finally starting to see the SEC and CFTC working together, as we see Hester Pierce and Caroline Pham here. Now, I do agree with Trey as he writes, let's get some movement now instead of pictures and posts. And I think we all agree with that. We're ready to move along. These things do take time. We do need bipartisan support, but we are certainly 100% going in the right direction, as we even here today saw top U.S. crypto regulator Ms. Harris resigning. Gee, I wonder what company she may go to. Now, along with that, here today we had Jim Cramer unfortunately saying, I say crypto is fine. I'm using it as insurance, and it's insurance against the 37 trillion that we owe. So I always got to give you the bad with the good. But here today, guys, we have all good things happening for this space, for XRP. We're about to hit October, and I don't know about you, but I am extremely bullish, and I am ready for that next leg up. That's all I got for you for now. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate your support, and we will see you all in the next one.